Buying a home is an exciting and significant milestone in one's life, but it's also a complex process that involves more than just the down payment. This is Marni, Kelce, your community market leader and realtor extraordinaire. Many first-time homebuyers are often surprised by the additional expenses that come into play when closing the deal. These expenses are known as buyer closing costs, and understanding what they entail is crucial for the success of a home purchase. What the heck are these buyer closing costs? Buyer closing costs are the various fees and expenses that homebuyers are required to pay at the closing of a real estate transaction. Closing costs are separate from the down payment and can vary widely depending on several factors, including the location of the property, the purchase price, and the specific terms of the deal. These costs are paid at the time of closing when the ownership of the property officially transfers from the seller to the buyer, and here in Colorado are part of your settlement statement. Some of the common components of these fees can encompass a wide range of expenses, some of which are fixed while others are variable, and here are some of the most common components. Number one is the loan origination fee. These fees are charged by the lender for processing and underwriting the mortgage. Number two are appraisal fees. The lender may require an appraisal to determine the fair market value of the property, and the buyer is responsible for this cost. Number three, credit report fees. The lenders often charge a fee for obtaining the buyer's credit report. 4. Title insurance. This insurance protects the buyer against any title defects, such as liens or disputes over property ownership. Here in Colorado, we often see that being paid for by the seller, but is dependent upon which box is checked on the contract. Number 5, recording fees. These fees cover the cost of recording the sale with the appropriate government office. Number 6, escrow and prepaid expenses. The buyers may be required to prepay a percentage of property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and interest on the mortgage. Number 7 are legal fees. In some cases and in some states, buyers might need an attorney to review contracts and assist with the closing process. Number 8, homeowners association fees. If you are buying a property in a community with an HOA, you may need to pay association fees or transfer fees. Number 9 is home inspection. While not a requirement here in Colorado, a home inspection is highly recommended and is an additional cost to consider. These inspection costs are outside of closing and are paid as services are rendered. Radon, sewer, and mold tests are other tests you may choose to have complete. And then finally are just miscellaneous costs. This category includes any other expenses that might arise during the closing process, such as a courier fee, notary fee, or wire transfer charges, surveys, or improvement location certificates. So how much do buyer closing costs typically run? The total amount of buyer closing costs can vary significantly, but a common rule of thumb is that they typically range from 2 to 5% of the purchase price of the home. However, this can vary based on factors like location, lender policies, and the specific details of your purchase agreement. If you're working with an experienced real estate agent, you will typically be introduced to a top preferred lender who will give you a loan estimate outlining all of the expected costs associated with your mortgage, making it easier to budget accordingly. This is Marni, Kelce, your community market leader and realtor extraordinaire. Thanks again for watching and learning. Have a great day.